G'day guys, welcome back. G'day guys, it's been a while between videos, but we'll still keep having a crack and see how we go. I don't know if I'm the only person that's like this. I'm a bit different, but trying to give away drinking beer. No, not give it away forever, but just, give it away for a couple of weeks. So when I go back, I'm not drinking quite as many. And it's fucking hard. It's like those cartoons where you used to have the little halo, little heaven dude on this side and the little devil on this side, like your thoughts. So first day I stopped drinking about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Little devil fella here said to me, "Go on, have a drink, mate." And the old lad on this side, the heaven dude, no, don't have a drink. Come on. You want to be around a bit longer in life for your kids and that, the grandkids. You don't want to bail out yet. Just take it a bit easier. You might live a bit longer. This fucking bloke on this side, this devil dude, he said, keep saying to me, "Go on, just have one. One won't hurt you. Go have one." Nah, if I have fucking one, I have fucking two, and I have three, and I have a four, and I have five, and I have six. So I told him to fuck off. Sticking with the halo, dude. I'm doing all right. It's started Monday. It's Friday. It's 5 days. But I'm thinking I'm going to do a video at the footy tomorrow. Footy video. Have to have a beer when I'm doing a video at the footy. So the little devil lad will win tomorrow, but maybe just for one day. That's just my little thoughts. Righto, you might be able to use this with mates at the pub, your family, your friends, your kids. It'll annoy the fuck out of them. So just start doing this and you'll know what I mean. I won't go too long because it's going to annoy you. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. When you're singing it, just see how long you can go for. If you're at a pub, see how long you can keep going before someone smacks you in the head, or a woman or someone smacks you over the face, or people start abusing you. Just see how long you can keep going for, how many minutes. So here's a did you know. So back in the mid-1800s, there's a movie, there's a series on TV somewhere called American Primeval, and you need to watch it. Just shows the cowboy days and Mormons. I think it was Mormons and that, and a bit of a war thing going on. Really good series. And they were talking to the fella that made the movie, and I can't think of his name, but there was something he left out of the movie that he was going to put in there. So when they were way out in the middle of nowhere, they probably didn't have much water, just enough to drink, for, say, a few weeks. And like he said, not many people realise that, no toilet paper or nothing much back then. So they just had a shit and couldn't wipe their ass. Just had to put up with it. That was the way it was. But he left this out of the movie, but he was nearly going to put it in there. So after, 1 or 2 weeks, she started caking on around the back, like too much of it after a fair while, and they couldn't shit. So this is how tight, we're lucky we're living now, but the poor bastards would have to get a stick, ram it up, break the fucking whatever, so they go to the toilet. So we're really, really lucky that we're living in these times, because I don't know if I'd be game to do it, but I suppose you'd have to if you had to. ask this to anybody that you know. What's the most sang song in the world? The most famous song that everyone has sang? Have a think about it. And ask your friends if they know. No one's going to guess it. It's about 100 years old, I think, this song. So, happy birthday. That's it. It came out about 100 years ago. It had its anniversary the other day. So while I'm doing, hang on, what am I fucking doing? Did you know? Interesting things. So we say, oh, he's as mad as a hatter. What's mad as a hatter? Mad as a hatter is, I don't know, maybe the late 1800s, 1900s. I'm not sure when, you need to look it up, but they used to make, hats was a big thing, and there was a real big industry, so there was people making a lot more hats and making money out of it, and they found this special stuff to stick it together, whatever it was, and they didn't realise that all the lead shit that was in it, whatever, it wasn't good, and they started getting fucked up and going mad. So they were starting going loony, and so that's why they say now that's where it comes from, mad as a hatter. So there's one of them for you, did you know? And another one is Saved by the Bell. I used to think Saved by the Bell was when you're boxing, you know, and the bell's gone and you're on the ropes. Oh yeah, Saved by the Bell. No, it's not that. So back, I don't know, it's probably a similar time, 1900s, whenever, they used to have before the doctors pronounce you dead now when you're dead. There always has to be a doctor that goes and makes sure you're dead, right? They sign a paper, you're dead, whatever. Let's hope that doesn't happen for a while. And before this happened, I think they said they used to they put a bell, there's a bell up the top of the ground at the cemetery, and had a rope on it to the dead person's finger. And when they buried somebody, they always wouldn't cut the bell for about a week. So if someone was still alive, they'd ring the bell like this, and it'd scare the fuck out of you, wouldn't it? So after a week, they cut the bell off and use it at somewhere else. But that's Saved by the Bell, and you can look it up. That's as true as I'm sitting here. Oh, fucking hell. Cup of tea's tipped over. A few days not drinking now, but we'll see how we go with that. Fanta. So, why have we got Fanta? Where did that come from? So, when the Second World War started, America stopped sending Coke to Germany. And the poor buggers in Germany love their Coke because it had cocaine in it when it started. That's why it was called Coke. And now it's got caffeine. You can look that up as well. But Germany ended up, they invented Fanta when the war was on, so they had something fizzy to drink. So if we didn't have a Second World War, we wouldn't have Fanta. So there's another one. And then this is a ripper. So the older people know this. So the old cartoons, the Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Donald Duck and all that. So there used to be a fellow was called Mel Blanc. Used to always see his name at the end. He was the one that did all the voices of the cartoons. And at the end of the cartoon, they used to always say, "That's all, folks." So when this fella died, on his headstone, it had who he was and when he died. What do you reckon he had at the end of it? "That's all, folks." So I reckon that was a bloody ripper. There's one more did you know for today. So the Titanic, I'm listening to a podcast. It's a ripper. It follows sort of the movie. A lot of the stuff in the movie is fairly the same as a podcast, but there's a lot of different stuff, different characters, different people, different stories. But after the ship sunk and they got to America, they sent another ship out I don't know, maybe a few days later, not too long later, it was called the funeral ship. And I went to go and try and find any more the bodies that were in the ocean. Anyway, some of them, they were look 20 years older from the cold water, and it's hard to identify some of the people. But the people that had identification on them that they found, anyone that was first class was put in a coffin. All the other shit kickers like me put them in a fucking little bag and zipped it up. That would have been me. I would have been third class, I reckon. Down there with Rose. Although Rose wasn't down there until the end of the movie, and she wasn't real anyway.